So this is the storage unit we use for our inhalation sedation equipment. It's quite useful because you have everything you need all in one set of drawers, and they're on wheels, so you can wheel them into the surgery where you're performing the inhalation sedation. As you can see, all the drawers are labelled, and we have all of the masks, tubing, and also the spare equipment, so the Botox seals and the spare oxygen reserve bags, and the reusable masks are coming up at the bottom here. I'd really recommend getting one of these plastic cabinets just to put all of your equipment in, as it makes life a lot easier. So you'll firstly need to get all of your equipment together and prepared to start setting up. This can begin with the masks, selecting either an adult or a child mask depending on the patient, and these will either be single use or reusable depending on the clinic. You'll also need a square connector that will keep the tubing together and help secure it to the patient's face, and you'll also need connectors that attach the mask to the tubing, and these can be single use or reusable. This tubing here will connect the mask to the fresh gas pipe and the vacuum pipe. This is the vacuum pipe and is usually stored with the inhalation sedation machine. You'll notice it has two ends, so this connector here will attach to the mask, and this here is the vacuum control block which attaches to the scavenging system. This is a reusable mask and connectors. You'll notice it comes in two parts. This is part of the scavenging system that we use at West Norwood, and there will also be a laminated safety check checklist. I will now run through the Porter Brown reusable mask. This mask comes in two parts. It has an inner liner and an outer hood. So you need to put the inner liner into the outer hood and make sure that the inner liner's coaxial tubing sits completely within the outer hood's coaxial tubing, the larger one. And you can see there, you should be able to see clearly through that lumen. We will now talk about the two scavenging systems within community dentistry. This is an anaesthetic gas scavenging adapter, and it connects to the anaesthetic gas scavenging system wall outlet here. This system is plumbed into the building and is turned on using the wall switch demonstrated here. So if we look at the adapter attached to the wall outlet, you'll see that there is a hole in the top of it, and this is where the vacuum control block attaches to. The vacuum control block must be positioned upright, not horizontal. It functions to adjust the airflow rate from the nasal hood to between 40 and 45 litres per minute. You'll see that there is an on and an off switch. By pushing the on switch, you turn the airflow on. There's also a knob that you will turn, and by turning it, you will control the airflow rate. This is shown by the little ball bearing bouncing up and down in the tube, as you can see. We will now look at the more common scavenging system available to us, the mini scav. As you can see, this is not fixed to the wall and can be moved position-wise to suit you. It also has the vacuum inlet attached. So the part that the vacuum control block attaches to is attached to the mini scav, and you simply turn it on with the switch there. There is no wall switch anywhere else. To clean the mini scav, you should not use Clinell wipes or any other disinfectant wipe. Instead, use a soft cloth that has been moistened with a mild detergent.